你好，祝你有美好的一天。这就是频道 Celebrity News Today 247。这是今天的新闻。
Can't laugh or cry. Xiao Zhan was involved in the suppression of luxury brand treatment disputes, and Sichuan cuisine at his own expense was accidentally injured. The stamina of Milan Fashion Week is too strong, and what is more exciting than the feature film is always outside the film, and you can see many different scenes. But unexpectedly, Xiao Zhan, who should not be involved in this luxury card treatment dispute, was brought into this melon farm. Seemingly out of place, the small forms that arrived late, one after another, the level of detail can be as fine as the CEO blowing kisses or interacting with the CEO for a few seconds. The confrontation between domestic entertainment and Korean entertainment, it's like playing with a simple educational toy, which is a bit interesting but not much. The next pressure is on the artists participating in Paris Fashion Week. I also saw Xiao Zhan's figure in several small tables, in order to create a false impression. Hello, level our internal entertainment methods can be, enough to see Xiao Zhan's overseas trip. No matter how severe the damage to domestic entertainment is, it is still a reality that is unacceptable and impossible to get rid of. Simultaneous official publicity on the external network, brand airport follow up, brand pick up, brand clothing customization, all are no treatment, and the funniest one should be the one in the brand's itinerary that turn on the lights to see the store by yourself. Sichuan cuisine at one's own expense. Does anyone speak up for Sichuan cuisine? Xiao Zhan just wants to eat Sichuan cuisine in Italy. Can this also be accidentally injured? In order to step on Xiao Zhan's foot, the point to find is really dumbfounding. You can say that he is deceiving, and he also made you a detailed small form. However, if ridicule returns to ridicule, it is not difficult to find real industry insiders who are really knowledgeable at home and abroad. No one will step on Xiao Zhan's overseas trip this time, especially the extravagant treatment. How much capital did Xiao Zhan slap in the face in one fell swoop? How many small compositions were torn? How many fig leaves to tear off? How popular is Xiao Zhan overseas? After seamlessly participating in Tod's and Gucci two big shows, the Tods who visited the store the next day were accompanied by the CEO, and the lamp seemed to be the same as the one chasing Xiao Zhan at the big show. From the live video, there are crowds of people outside the closed store of Tods. Take a closer look. They were on a famous street, and those who came to see Xiao Zhan had already surrounded the whole street. Even if you don't know the rules of the game in the fashion field, you can still feel the influence of the two luxury brands with Xiao Zhan. The publicity directly obtained by the brand is explosive, not to mention the trending searches brought by internal entertainment with the brand. The search volume of the two CEOs of Tod's and Gucci has followed suit. According to incomplete statistics of fans, Xiao Zhan made the headlines of more than 110 major overseas media, still increasing. Overseas fashion media are very interested in this superstar from China. Participating in this Milan Fashion Week event has a large-scale report on the impact, whether it's sitting next to the CEO, or the on-site fashion expression, was named the best dressed in Milan Fashion Week, or the popularity of the scene, and even appeared on the local Italian TV station, among other things. According to the authenticity and objectivity of the news media, isn't the TV station more rigorous than these fashion media? The fashion media featured by Xiao Zhan is summarized in one picture by fans. Although it is intuitive to display with such an effect, but you can't feel the amount at all. If each picture is displayed for 3 seconds without translation, it also takes 3 minutes to fully display in one video. Compared with the number of fashion media for our internal entertainment, forget it, let's not talk about it. It may be another price, we don't know, and we dare not talk nonsense. Speaking of internal entertainment media, the most active and cost-effective reports on Xiao Zhan. That should be the year when 20 years tried to destroy Xiao Zhan. Xiao Zhan's trip to Milan really attracted many people who didn't pay attention to him before. Even people who are not interested in him. For this appearance on the international stage, it will indeed make people feel a sense of pride, and they will turn good to him, or become fans. For them, Xiao Zhan was born again out of nowhere, and those who have never seen his works and asked about them, The author thinks it is normal. This is the beginning of being interested in an artist. But compared to the netizens who asked about the work, more people are curious about why Xiao Zhan is suppressed by internal entertainment, and there are not many popular searches. This trip to Milan was a bit too exaggerated, even flattering. It is indeed a long story. Suddenly found an article from the same period a year ago, as well as the latest comments from netizens. If I didn't go back and read this article again, the author would not know. The contents related to 2/2/7 are basically taken off the shelves. The content that can continue to be displayed is also because the writing is very cryptic. It was also at that time that the author really felt the power of the keyboard to hurt people. Xiao Zhan stood in the center of the storm and accepted the maliciousness of all arrows. At that time, more than 300,000 circles gathered, also set up a separate super chat, and our Weibo ignores all this happening. The media only criticized Xiao Zhan and fans verbally and did not investigate the authenticity of that incident at all. Even if someone went to investigate and write down the truth, they would be labeled whitewashed. At that time, the media called Idol's character and fan behavior, Idol's order were still there, but now the behavior of fans has nothing to do with Idols. What should be done? There is nothing wrong with P. Recalling the scene at that time, even if it was the first year when Nayu entered the landslide in 21 years, Zendin Liu and the first generation idols turned over one by one, and they didn't realize it like Xiao Zhan. From top to bottom, from online to offline, from commercial endorsement to work broadcast platform, from mainstream activities to niche circles, even people who have worked with them, or even passers-by who speak out, they will all be attacked for no reason, and there are even professional people who will guide the way of JB and return the receipt. It is the same as what is written in the picture, so I won't repeat it. These injuries have never been in the Xiao Zhan could see anything on his face. It's always cloudless and breezy, and the time is beautiful. Domestic entertainment's suppression of Xiao Zhan, in layman's terms, the time difference is the time difference, and it has been 3 years since I played, and it still hasn't stopped. Milan Fashion Week is invited by 2 brands. Such a crowded schedule can play a time difference, that is to say, is that meal a must for Xiao Zhan's luxury treatment that is visible to the naked eye? Internal entertainment's suppression of Xiao Zhan is something you can't imagine, nothing they can't do. For example, if you join the filming group for 3 months, if you don't participate in the activities, you will be banned. If the endorsement is not renewed, or it expires normally, it's just that the commercial value is gone. It's not limited to all kinds of things. Therese no filming at home, no director dares to cooperate, was blocked by CCTV, unable to participate in mainstream evening parties, and was streamed. Not shooting magazines is blocked by the fashion industry, and not broadcasting works is because Xiao Zhan has a problem. There are also dramas to gild traffic, but the fact is that there are dozens of performances throughout the year, and it is still going on. Those who really use the identity of drama actors to be gilded are ignored. They are obviously a good team, but they are said to have no cooperation. Poor reviews. He is obviously low key but says others are confused. He even objectifies his fans. There are too many to say, but these have indeed been used on Xiao Zhan one by one, and never tired of trying again and again. However, Xiao Zhan is breaking down all of these one by one with practical actions. Red Sea on the Star Awards, his fans let the entertainment see the real power of living people. The bouquets of roses outside the Wuhan Kantai Grand Theatre showed the real size of the fans. The trip to Milan has truly confirmed Xiao Zhan's overseas influence. The treatment given by the luxury brand further confirmed the commercial value of Xiao Zhan's genuine products without any water. Finally, the author would like to say that for the impact created by Xiao Zhan's trip to Milan this time, it will definitely not be limited to the 1-acre 3-point land in the rice circle, and will be temporarily increased by the extravagant brand. You can see what kind of height the commercial value will reach after returning to China. The jokes made by internal entertainment are jokes. Xiao Zhan is real.